So this is from a late age career changer. So what are your thoughts?
Oh, well, I am not that old, so I am
Yeah,
not
me
sure if what I'm
too.
about to say is will be that helpful, but I guess it's the same for um well, it's not really the same as someone who's actually young, but I would say first of all, you should always stay relentless, stay courageous, like any other um human who's trying to get a job at something he loves. And I would say if it's a career change, then you should consider maybe um point out your strength, like what was your previous career? Maybe you could use it to your advantage here. So maybe you're a junior designer, but you were in sales. So you're obviously better at selling yourself than someone who's not. So use it to your advantage and like show it to people. Or if you do marketing or like you did marketing, so show you can design and create social media campaigns or things like that. Obviously, it's not something you still want to do because you've made that career change, but I think for a start, it's something that could give you the edge over someone who's young and inexperienced, and you could say less confident in himself. Um, but yeah, other than that, just do it. Same as junior UX UI designers who are 20 would do. Just build up your portfolio, build up your circle, talk to people, go to events, socialize, build your brand as you. Not, it doesn't matter if you're a freelancer or not. So people know you. Show your skills, show your strengths, and yeah, don't be afraid to get a no. Like, don't be afraid to fail because most of the people who succeeded got the most no's. So you just don't know that.
Oh,
So get used to loving the word no. I'm a UX UI designer. I've been doing that for the past 5.5 years. I practice designing interfaces, apps, um, websites, web apps. I also do some graphic design. I'm currently a freelancer for the past year or so. I've been working with big companies, small companies, startup agencies, and yeah, currently I'm just wrapping up some projects, looking for some new ones. And yeah, that's me.
do you have some skill that may be not related to your current career, but it has been useful to you from time to time? Like, I don't know, maybe you play musical instrument or some other extra skill. Did you experience something like that yourself?
I do digital art, which kinda is related, but not really. Other than that, I just found my interests really helped me to land some cool projects. So I really love um sports. So bodybuilding, which is something I love, and fitness, and it helped me land uh fitness app project. That's the first one. And um I also love football. So for Americans who are listening, soccer. It helped me just as much with another big client. And yeah, I just found I was attracted to a lot of projects because of my interest, and it helped me land them because I was already knowledgeable in the field. So I wasn't coming off as a designer who, yeah, just I need to understand the concepts. It helped me understand everything better because I liked the um the general concept as a whole. So let's say I work on a crypto platform. I mean, it's fun for me because I enjoy crypto and I love crypto and I understand what it needs to be and how it needs to function because I I use it. Like I'm a user as well. So I don't really have something or some skill that is unrelated to design that helped me with design, but I used my how would I say this? I
hobbies, I
used
think.
my interest, hobbies and interests to my strength when designing or when trying to sell myself to a client. Because imagine a client comes to a decision where he needs to pick between two designers approximately the same level. He will obviously pick the one who is actually interested in the subject and comes with previous knowledge about it. So I think it's something that
Yeah,
benefits both ends
that's
because you
very
get to
deep.
work on something that interests you as a whole, and the client gets someone just uh who is invested just as much as him.
Um, I listen to your thoughts, and it gets to my mind the I think some ideas from the book by Stephen Covey, The Habits of Effective People, and what he says is like learn to know what is your long-term perspective, for example, and learn to say no to many things that are, say, maybe urgent, uh, important, but maybe oh, no, maybe urgent but not important. Like, say, you can do another website, or you can do some app with sports, and in sports you do know something, so you can bring some extra knowledge. And maybe sometimes uh, it's good to be a little bit selective in your customers, so
Mhm.
that you invest not only in your skill but maybe in specific area of expertise, so that they know, oh, that guy, he is very cool about sports. He knows the idea, the spirit of people who use those apps, and maybe it can help you to establish your brand in specific niche.
Yeah, I agree. Although I think it depends on where you are in your journey. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it to someone who is a junior and he's just trying to get a job. Like, don't be selective, just get as much work and experience as you can. And experience as much as you can as quick as possible. There will come a time where you can be selective, which is once you got that
Mm.
experience and you know what's good and what's not good and what you like and what you don't like. So as a general advice, I agree, but specifically for juniors, I think they should be less selective with their work.
So if someone begins the career, at first it's better just to adopt to the market and try to to I don't know, to do your best at any job opportunity that you've got.
I think so, yeah, because imagine you're being selective for weeks on end and like until like you find something that interests you. So it took you, I don't know, let's say a couple months. You could have did something in that few months as well until you got the one thing you love and you had like one more project in your arsenal. So it's like it's the same as someone who wants to rent a house, you know. Let's say wants to rent his house, so and he wants, I don't know, as an example, um $3,000 a month. So he wants that
Mm.
3,000 and it's set, and he won't look left or right. Even people wants to pay uh, 2,500. So he might be wait like let's say he waits 1 month, he waits 2 months, he waits 3 months until he finds um that guy who actually is willing to pay. And at the same time, he had like 10, 20 people who wanted to pay a little bit less. And if he said yes, he would have had that apartment rented for a couple months already, and he would have got paid the same amount, probably, or even more. So
Mm. Um, yeah, I mean, if it's like important and it's urgent, like for you to land a job so that you can pay your bills monthly, then yeah,
Mm-hmm.
maybe in that case you cannot be selective just because you need any job. But if you satisfy your basic needs and you have opportunities whether to work extra on the same stuff or be selective, maybe that's the
Oh
case
yeah,
when
yeah,
you
for
can.
sure. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, I agree
thanks.
with that.